Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome to Gaming. My name is Bill, I'm the angry autistic asshole, and today I'm jumping back into my playthrough of Fallout 4 as the child of Atom. So let's get into it. Let me just get everything switched over, and we shall jump right in. Last we left off, we'd replaced the High Confessor with a synth, and we were about to talk to Kasumi about everything that we've done.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island. It was you, wasn't it? You found a way to fix things.
Yep.
You been alright while I've been gone?
Yeah, I have. I feel like a lot of weight has been lifted from my head. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me, or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
What are you talking about?
I know the real Kasumi is dead. She was replaced with me, but do Kenji and Ray really need to know that? What if we could be a family again? All I have to do is go home. Give them the daughter they thought they lost. Don't I owe them that?
I mean, yeah.
You're right, Kasumi. They need you. Go home.
I will. I'll start gathering my supplies and I'll have to say goodbye to everyone.
You can always come
Thanks.
back.
For everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
Absolutely. You can always come back. Always. Right, I need to do a couple of things first. First of all, we're going to click on you and we're going to see if you are ticking properly, because I don't think you are. Get AVCA underscore affinity. Get AVCA underscore affinity. Okay, so your affinity is ticking. Alright, cool. I didn't think it was. Alright, sweet. Coolio. So, we've got a few bits and pieces to do. We've got people to talk to. So we're not going to do that. We are going to do this. And we've still got the Cliff's Edge Hotel to deal with. Which we haven't actually dealt with. Stairs. Up we go. Right, yeah, we shall head this way. Let's see what mischief we can get up to out here. Oh, pretty. Right, we need to go back to the nucleus. We need to go and speak to the new High Confessor.
Gather, brothers and sisters, gather to hear his word.
Get out of the shitter! He's got something to say.
Peace. In the throes of a brilliant vision, he spoke, and now I obey. Atom to man's peace. With Farah, with Acadia, within our family. And any found disobeying Atom's word will answer for their crime. Let none stand in the way of his radiant will. Glory to Atom!
Glory to Atom. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to wait until he's in the submarine. Okay. In you go. This is more secluded than out here. Right, did we literally just spawn on top of him? Yeah, we did. Hey, buddy.
High Confessor.
You. I knew it. I knew it was you.
What was me?
In my vision. There, beside our brilliant master. Here, you must have this. It only seems right it's worn by his favored child.
Aha, Atom's Bulwark. 15 damage and any resistance from round damage, increased by 5 per 100 raz. Additional 2 damage and energy resistance. I don't think this will work under our power armor. But we can find out. There you go. Cool. Nice. Got some fancy armor. I have to try that on. You know we can't, can we? Because we are wearing the Robes of Atoms Devoted, so, and I don't believe we can wear armor over the top of that. Sadly. Much as I'd like to. Right, we need to have a little junk on us. Go find traders. We need to go to Pearl Harbor. We need to speak to... Who do we need to speak to? We need to speak to the Mariner. See if she's got something extra for us to do. Ah, damn, we've done this in the wrong order. Oh well, never mind. Does not matter. We shall prevail, for it is Atom's will. Ah, things are brightening up.
Food. Stim packs. Fully stim.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
Yes.
Now everyone, quiet, quiet. High Confessor Tectus, the leader of the Children of Atom, has made a formal peace with us.
You believe him?
I do. He said it was a vision from Atom. And if you know anything about them, you know how serious that is.
But those missionaries of his...
They won't be a problem. He's keeping them clear of Far Harbor. No more preachers coming.
So they just going to forgive what Alan's done?
No.
They're, well, God commanded them to let that go. So, yeah, I think they've forgiven us. So they'll stay on their part of the island, and we'll stay on ours. That's all.
Okay.
Avery.
I need to talk to you. Tectus wasn't specific, but he said that you were an instrument of Atom's will.
Yes.
Because of you, I think we have a real chance of peace here.
Of course.
Do you think you and Tectus can make this work?
With so much blood spilled, it won't be easy. But working together, I think we can do it.
I wish you both well.
Truly, we don't deserve you.
Hmm.
Once the fog recedes, and given time, it always does, we'll take our island back. And that's thanks to you.
Hmm. Thank you.
Get them while they're in stock.
Right, where's the Mariner?
Dock and back. Bait shop.
Mariner.
Mainlander,
What's up?
I got one last idea. Crazier than a box of radroaches. That hasn't stopped you before. Hull's got plenty of stopping power now. But if a mirelurk queen went for a frontal assault...
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing? Are you feeling well?
For the love of... This is why I didn't want to tell no one. I ain't some porcelain doll, mainlander. I plan on going down fighting. So can we talk about the damn job?
Alright, alright.
Has a queen ever attacked here?
Well, not yet. But I'm telling you, the island's bubbling over with menace. Only a matter of time, I reckon.
Alright,
I'd like to help if I can.
I had a feeling I could count on you. Thicker walls can beat the whole mass velocity force issue. The bigger problem is acid. Only thing I've ever seen survive a queen's acid are other mirelurks. The mirelurks on our islands have carapaces that are extra tough. So you gather up a bunch of the carapaces and lug them back here. Then I'll reinforce the town as best as I'm able.
Where's a good hunting spot for mirelurks?
Crabs are crawling all over the island along the coast, but you might want to check around Haddock Cove.
gotcha.
Mirelurk carapaces. Got it.
Best of luck to you.
Sweet. I'll reach through. Back to Haddock Cove then. I don't think there are any other quests specifically to do here, so we're gonna hop back over here. This is mean. I had to take the jetpack off, you bastards. Cool. Alright, let's see if she gets respawned. Yep, they respawned. Here, crabbies. Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker. Murdered.
Wouldn't just walk away.
Nice. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to find some more, because this is the only time you can actually pick up carapaces. Carapaces are pretty fucking valuable. We crunch. Up you get. Come on, wakey wakey.
They were nothing to Adam's faith.
Down right. Any more for any more? Boing. 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 Whoops. There's one. Boing. I'm sure these flimsy wooden boards on this half-rotted construction will support the weight of my holy power armor.
We are chosen.
Yoink. Take your fishing rod. And we are blessed by early radstorm. Gonna wander along the coast, see if we can find any more mirelurks. Boing. Boink. There'd be an angler. Exactly what we're looking for. Boing. I need a little weed for us to cook up. Hey Betty Crocker, how's it going? Welcome in. What is that gun? That is the, it is a modified radium rifle. Hang on a sec, let's get your shout out. So, it's from a mod, it's from Iris, actually, where is she? Where's Iris? We've got ourselves a Child of Atom companion mod, and she comes with a couple of guns, one being a modified radium rifle that is fucking nasty, especially when you mod it with legendaries, and she comes with a modified like radium sniper rifle, combat rifle thing, which is awesome. Who was that? Something else moved. What was that? Was it that? I don't think it was that. Yes. It's very nasty, but it pisses through ammunition. Well, if the only angle you're going to give me is your butt, I'm going to shoot you in the butt. Deck. Dead. Oh, and there's another one down there. Dak. Dak. Here we go. Splotch. Dead. Nice. Hey, Surrounding Geek, thank you for lurking while working. Hope working while lurking goes well. Let's get you a shout out as well. So, the Radium Drummer, the rapid fire one, takes .38 cal, so even though it hemorrhages ammunition, it's quite easy to get more, usually. And the rifle takes 45 cal. Alright, where did that glowy dude go? The one that we shot in the ass. Where'd he go? There he is. Boing. Yoink. Take the glowing meat. You think you have 10k .38? Yeah. Generally, you won't use them beyond the early game. But, yeah. But I have also got a mod that I can move legendaries and create legendaries, like move legendary effects off and onto other weapons and stuff. So I do also have some extra fancy effects on the those weapons as well. I haven't played in a while. You're working too. I think I have to go. No worries. What's my level? Yeah, it's so the weapon legendary modification mod is it's now legacy. It's the equipment crafting overhaul, but now it's called the legendary effect overhaul, or Leo. Is the newer one. It's simpler. What level am I? I am level 42. I was looking for that note that we found. What was it? Scrawled a note? Scroll journal, there we go. It was a mistake of coming here. We'd heard there was a colony for our kind and came over from the mainland. There's something wrong about this place. I can hear the creatures out there in the fog. I don't think we're gonna make it. Yeah, you didn't make it, I'm afraid. Sorry, buddy. Excuse me, what?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're not going to use that, but I will definitely take the ammo for it, as it is valuable ammo. I may end up needing I may end up needing to sell. No, I've got literal kilotons of weight of loot that I've looted, which I really need to find someone to sell to. Means we need to go back to the mainland. Any more mirelurks that we can find anywhere around here? Guess there'd be no more mirelurks around here. Okay, well... Yeah, let's just fast roll back to the Mariner, that's fine. It's because we did this in the wrong order. If we did this before we did the Captain's Dance, we could have got loads of carapaces, and they're worth quite a lot. And now we're not going to be able to pick up any more carapaces. Bit of a shame. And no worries about your working and such, I appreciate you dropping by. Sorry, last time you dropped by was when we were just finishing up. That was unfortunate timing, and I apologise. Sometimes there's mirelurks out here, so have a bit of a poke around. Be around for a bit, no worries. Something out here. That's probably just the fucking morons that respawned. Ah well, never mind. Let's get back to readiness crack off.
Your loved ones with my fine hand.
I'm going to end you. Where's she go? There she is. Hello.
Cutting carapaces is a dirty job. The pay will be worth it.
I got him.
I got your mirelurk carapaces.
Finally, it's done. Everything that can be welded, duct tape, or superglued to the damn docks, all there. Feels like I can finally sit a spell and relax. Take this. It's well earned.
So, what are you planning next?
Been far too long since I've taken to the sea. It calls me, but that's for another day, mainlander.
Defender's harpoon gun, something that we will never use, but thanks. Okay, do you have to wait a little while before she says the next bit, or can we just talk to her?
Mariner.
Shouldn't take too long to work the carapaces into the harbor.
Okay, never mind. Right, let's see. Hang on a minute.
You ain't armed. You ain't long for this world. Buy my guns. You need it?
Hey.
Iris, what are you carrying? Everything. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nothing sellable though.
Hey.
Make
You carrying anything? No.
it quick, will you?
Hey.
You are also... Where the hell did you get that? Okay.
All ears.
Not sure where you got that.
The fog doesn't get us,
Go
the
ahead.
storms will.
Well,
It's time for us
Oh,
to
no.
part.
Come find me.
no. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
We heading out?
Yes.
That's right. Let's get going.
After you then.
I don't. What I want to do
Heads up.
is nick that off you.
Go on.
Cool, right, now we're going to trade.
We doing business?
Show me what you got.
Make it fast.
Yeah, you're going to die. You have the blood of Atomus faithful on your hands, and you'll die for it. For now. Until I decide it is time you get to live. What's our 45 Cali? We've got fuck tons of it. Okay, so we don't need to buy any more of that. Fusion cores, possibly. You haven't got mini nukes, have you? No. That's fine. want to sell? Some of that I want to sell only in the some of that I only want to sell to the Children of Atom just because it makes sense from a role-playing perspective. There's not a lot that we actually want to sell. Okay, let's put one in the back then, I guess. I'll say 6 of these. Okay. Yo. Dick. So I'll back up to here. You can offload the junk. Really I need to go back to base, but that's going to be way off. Boing. Dump. We are carrying so much shit that I need to offload. Yeah, we need to go back to base. Nuts. Hey Scotland, how's it going? Did Lee kill too many of your Atom's faithful? Yes, Alan Lee killed too many of my faithful. When was this exactly? Love it. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, he killed one before we turned up, and he killed another while we were here, in front of us. Which, despite the fact that peace has been made, I feel like I need to do something about it. Right, have we sorted the settlements out reasonably well? Yes. Yes, okay, they're okay. You forgot all about that then. Oh no! It's one of the reasons at the start of the DLC the Children of Atom want to wipe out Far Harbor. It's because he's an asshole, and not the good kind of asshole. Do we want to hop to there and clear out the ghouls? Possibly. This Demo motherfucker, you hate it. He creeped you right out from the start as soon as you met. Yeah, he's very well designed to be creepy. I completely get that. We could have gone there. There's loads of crabs there. Never mind. Right. Is there anywhere that we need to go here? Cranberry Island Bog. Don't think so. I think until... I think we're good until the Mariner says, hey, let's go do something stupid. Yeah, he's a dick. Demon's creepy. Yep, agreed. Very creepy.
Mom? Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my god, my baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Are you all gonna be okay now?
Yes, you have made our family whole again.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly, I almost lost her.
Yep. There we go. Right.
Mr. Nakano.
I need to speak to you.
Yes?
There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home. safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
What's in this collection?
Things he picked up out at sea or trading at different towns he visited. I never really sat down and looked through it all.
Thank you, Kenji.
You've earned it. You traveled far and back to get me answers. Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
I believe, yes, she is a synth. However, there's not really a satisfactory yes. We'll just kind of say to the family that you're not a synth, but you could always come back to Arcadia and, you know, that kind of thing. Alright. Dig up supplies. Cool. What do we got? You saw 800 fucking bottle caps, damn. Yoink. Plasma cartridges, plasma thrower, fucking hell, dude. Okay. And a gun that we're probably gonna melt because reasons. I'll take that anyway, because fuck it.
Junk, as far as I'm concerned. Everything got a use.
Heads up.
Go on.
Hey.
I'm listening.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
If it's love and admiration you're after, then you picked the wrong man to run with.
Ha!
That's all for now.
Whatever you say.
Thing that puts you off playing Far Harbor again is a god-awful level where you have to rebuild Demon's memory. It's like some Portal wannabe level. So, no. The Demon's Memories bit is Bethesda's fucking awful attempt to mimic the interface with the Geth consensus part of Mass Effect 3. That is what they do. It is absolutely an attempt to mimic that, but using the fucking shitty settlement building mechanics. And it's so bad, so I used a mod to skip it. Mass Effect 3. Yeah, it was Mass Effect 3, where you had to wipe out the Reaper-infected nodes to detach Geth from the consciousness, so they'd stop attacking the Quarian fleet, or so they'd stop defending themselves from the Quarian fleet. Mass Effect 2 was good. Mass Effect 3 was great until the end. Look it up, don't remember it. I really enjoyed the bit with interfacing with the Geth consensus. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, Demon's Memory is obviously a pale imitation. To me, at least. So, yeah. Why do I have... Okay. I didn't upload stuff that I could, did I? Yeah, you remember that level now? You have to destroy the node things, kind of like DNA strand things. Yes. Yes. Which I quite enjoyed. You can't entirely recall that. I think Far Harbor one was. Oh yeah, so I enjoyed interfacing with the Geth consensus. Doing Demon's Memories puzzle is just like pulling teeth while stabbing yourself in the testicles. It combines the terrible settlement building mechanics with the terrible AI pathing mechanics that Bethesda is known for, and it's awful. I hate it. So yeah, we skipped that shit with the mods. I should also probably look up a mod that will allow me to skip dumb shit's memories, Kellogg's memories. But it's a bit late for that now. It is a bit late for that now. I'll just start offloading this shit. I mean, I don't really... I guess you XP gain. I didn't know that. Right, where is...
Hey,
let's get
over here.
Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Oh yeah, the bowling ball launcher, thank you. Yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. Then we can see your beautiful face again. Please don't be naked. There we go, you're not naked. Fantastic. This crap. Cool. Okay. Lol. Pulling teeth while being stabbed in the balls. Yep. I was going to go back to Platinum Fallout 4. You don't need DLC trophies for the plat, but you got Far Harbor ones anyway. Just go back to the radium rifle with explosive rounds, probably. Yeah, that's the kiloton rifle, isn't it? It's a damn good gun. Right, what am I doing here? I don't know. Things and stuff and things. What we will do.
Anything I can do?
Hey, Popo.
You just say the word.
We do actually need to pick you up later. Currently, I'm going to take a nap. Whoopsie, I'm going to walk into the same place I keep getting stuck in because I'm stupid. Let's cook some stuff. Piper, I appreciate you trying, but
never ceases to amaze me what people throw away.
Damn it, we haven't got enough dirty water. That's okay, we can make that. Mod to make dirty water, because dirty water is easy to come by in the post-apocalypse. For some reason you cook with it. Roaster! Yeah. Meat. It's XP you haven't cooked yet. Hang on. Oh, we ran out of wolf meat, that's why. Yeah, never mind. Derp. Right. Can I be able to go and trade stuff? Probably not. Chuck that into there, and then you chuck that into there. Then I need to find a frag grenade and a Molotov. Yeah, can you take our long fellow out of the DLC back to the Commonwealth? Yep, he will follow you wherever. He does have a companion quest, but I can't remember how to trigger it. I don't think it's affinity based. I can't remember how it works. Alright, now really we need to go... fuck, now we need to go to bloody... We need to go to Diamond City to talk to people, Nick and Ellie, about the job we just did. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull all of them. I'm going to pull our money out. I'm just going to pull random shit out of storage to sell. There we go, that'll do. Cool. So, back to Diamond City. There we go. Look it up on the Fallout Wiki. Always like going on the Fallout Wiki for lore reading. Yeah, it's cool. It is handy. Though, I got spoiled about... first time I was playing through the game, I was looking up some information on Paladin Dance, and I got the, you know, the thing
Nice
spoiled.
Just keep it holstered.
Sure. You know.
Hey, ain't no shame in taking the occasional camp.
In the Commonwealth.
Solomon can hook you up.
I guess there was some sort of fight.
What's up? Right.
Look alive.
Go on.
Nick.
In this line of work, you have to expect the unexpected. Still, I've got to admit, I've never had a case quite like Kasumi's.
It turned out to be quite an adventure.
Yeah, a whole island trying to kill us. Here's hoping the next case just takes us to some dingy bar. I could use a slow one. I'm glad things ended as well as they have. The Nakanos are a happy family again. As much as anyone around here can be.
Ellie?
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I tracked Kenji's daughter to a synth refuge up north near Far Harbor. She's back home, safe and sound.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good news. It's a nice change of pace. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
Love it. Oh yeah, damn, you got that thing spoiled to you too. Oh, yeah, that sucks. You aligned with the Institute in your first and only playthrough. You didn't like any of the factions, so you decided to go with the Minutemen. Yeah, so your faction options are the Minutemen, useless, the Brotherhood of Steel, Nazis, the Railroad, shouldn't really be a major faction, and only care about saving synths, so they're just, you know, they're a minor faction at best. Or the Institute, who are just racist to anyone who is an Institute and tries to replace people with superhuman synthetics for no reasons. Yeah, Minutemen's like settlement building faction. Didn't like settlement building faction. Yep, agreed. Railroad is weird. Oi. There's nothing wrong with being that. I wouldn't even call them woke, and woke is not a bad thing. So they're just, yeah, definitely robot rights only club. It's very strange. Brotherhood is, yeah, they got a stick wedged up somewhere there in a time apart. Yeah, when they weren't even that Nazified in Fallout 1, and they were still bad in Fallout 1. Right, let's trade some shit.
That's some great stuff, if you're interested.
Got some blammo for me?
I'll take a look, sure.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
when you align with the Institute, they just kind of sweep it all under the rug. Like, yes, they would do that, right? But they never explain why they were killing and replacing people. You know, yes, that is the only question I wanted to ask everyone in the Institute, and you can't ask. Why do you just replace random fuck people who, some of them do have political sway in the Commonwealth, some of them are just random morons who've got nothing to do with anything, and you've replaced them? Why? What does that achieve? Fallout 3 was your first Fallout, mine too, so I didn't know they're actually what they were like in the beginning. Yeah, Fallout 3 was my first Fallout, and it's like, yeah, Brotherhood, they're the good guys, they're the nice guys, they're friendly, they like anyone. Completed every ending, save beforehand, and play from that save. Hasn't completed any of the main story endings. Kind of friends with anyone. Yep, that's fair. Yeah, just... It's like, well, Mass Effect 3. Don't finish the game and it's a really good game. Well, don't finish this game and it's a tolerable game. You get mini nukes from this guy. I don't know if you can buy mini nukes. No, you cannot. Or at least not at this level. You do good stuff, that's fair. Yeah. One of the mods that I've often played with is one that is just, like, basically ignore the railroad. I mean, I like some of the characters in the railroad, but they're a minor faction at best. Right, how much are you going to charge me for this guy? Fantastic. Yeah, I'll take one. Do you have... No, you don't. Okay. Unfortunately, I know who sells Gatling lasers, and I need one. And that means I need to progress the main story. I might needed more shit. I think I might have needed more shit to sell. Yeah, I think I needed more shit to sell. Whoops. Uh-oh. Right then. Remember that random encounter? Seen all it shows all random encounters as one as a legit random wastelander bumps into his synth double, and you have to decide what to do with the two of them. Yeah, I just had the name of the guys. Isn't it? Alan or no, I think it begins with A. But yeah, you got to choose which one. Didn't know how you're supposed to sympathise with robots. No, right, it's Nick. It's like treat Nick like he isn't a person. Assuming you do everyone else in the game, right? Same with Deacon. In principle, it's like they're just robots, you know? Yeah. I mean, they're just robots, but they're robots that have been imbued with sentience and sapience. So, thus, you should really respect them. You've never had that encounter, but they're always fighting with each other. Somebody always dies, and they keep doing it everywhere. Huh, okay. Yeah. It's... Yeah, the whole synth thing is just never explained, and you can never question it. It's just dumb. Right, okay, what can we give you back then? Or what can we sell back to you? We don't need any other ammo. Definitely don't need these, so... While I'd rather sell stuff that weighs stuff, we have run out of stuff because I didn't think this was going to be quite so expensive. Actually, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Excuse me, please.
Whatever you can careful with them tools
where is it?
near lost a finger last time I tried.
There we go. Take that off of there, and then we can sell this. Oh, let's try that again.
Hey, Arturo.
You need protection. Everyone does.
I'll take a look, sure.
Self-defense at its best.
So suave. I bet this guy is drowning in pussy. Seriously. He's got that voice. And that temperament. Know what I mean? Okay. how have we ended up there? Because I have yet to sell my Battleman. There we go, that's better. 38. Right, much better. Let's sell some. Let's sell some of this because we're never going to use it. So, suddenly concerned about wasteland hygiene. Yeah, about that. I mean, there's a strong cause that I've had really pointed out to me that makes absolute sense, which is the sole survivor, the character you play as in this, would just go with the Institute because it's the first place that doesn't smell like shit.
Maybe I should just go.
Yeah, the Institute explains some things, because science is pretty evil. Half our scientific facts come from people doing cruel experiments on people or animals. Yeah, so I say, we do X for science, but it's a replacing people thing. Like, Kasumi, for example, why bother? They're just living in a house in the middle of nowhere, so why on earth would you replace such a person? Exactly. Yeah, the Institute is clean and shiny and has running clean water and is free of radiation and all the food is freshly grown and such. So there is a certain argument which I can agree with that it's like this place doesn't smell like shit and isn't contaminated to fuck. So let's just live here. So yeah, I didn't do that. Oh well, we'll do that later. Right, what do we need to do? Actually, did they... We haven't been and spoken about the dance since the blimp actually turned up. I forgot that we got the brain bit, which is just slowly rotting in our inventory. Right, weapons. This has already auto-assigned. Perfect. Now what we need to do...
Leave. Might be better than going to sleep every night wondering if I'm gonna be there when I wake up.
Even
Leave
cheekier.
the wall? What are you, nuts? You wouldn't last an hour out there. I'll take my chances on this side of the Green Guardian.
Protection for sale!
Damn it.
Hand-tooled pieces!
Can't attach that because it's legendary 2, not legendary 1. Oh well, that's fine. No. Okay, so what are we doing? Well, I suppose we might head back to our harbour and handle that, but I just want to cheeky one thing onto our wonderful little nuke launcher. Clean water, I definitely stay there. Yeah, that's the thing. Clean water and just showers. You know, just the ability to have a nice shower in clean, uncontaminated water would be a truly deciding factor. Right, what am I looking for? Never ending. There we go. So now we've got a Fat Man launcher that fires two for 1, and it has unlimited magazine cap. Because reasons. Right, what else do we need to do? We need to it's going to be a lot of talking actually. We've done a lot of talking today. Let's get some fighting going on. I shouldn't return the carapaces to the mariner. It doesn't matter. Let's go help the Minutemen. Oh man, we haven't been anywhere down here. Okay, we're going to be walking for a while. Yeah, Father just wants you to go into hiding, but the ending is let's kill everyone and just go underground forever because there's nothing up on the surface anyway. Yeah, living underground forever, it's just like a vault again. But yeah, you why would you? Why wouldn't you try to take the surface back? Especially when you're meddling with it by replacing people with synths. Well done, Automod. Clean water's a winner. Showers, yeah. Beds, robots, sex, yeah. Room service, yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Oh, I leveled up at some point. I don't know when I did that. I'll do that. Then what else we got? Excuse me. I should have upped that. Never mind. Let's have a thinky thonk. What do we want? Steady aim 2. Let's make our way to Swan's Pond. But yeah, that's the thing, is that if you're going to create a slave race and imbue it with sentience and sapience, you're making terrible mistakes, both logically and ethically. Right. It's going to be a long ass walk. And it's all foggy and creepy. And there's super mutants, okay. And there's a radar. I hate going through Boston in this, because it makes no sense. Why are there so many different hostile beings right next to each other? Really, we're doing this? We're doing this, okay, right, die. Splosh. Okay, and the filter just balked.
Say it's time for a drink.
Good shot. It's 38. Take that, take that. Cool. Nice. Let's see if we can find his friend. Deck. Splat. Deck. Splat.
Adam, praise unto thee.
Boing. Right, just landed on him. There he is. There we go. Hang on. Legit so refreshing to hear a burp on stream and let us say the proper shit. Just be human, let rip, I do. Yeah, it's the thing. I breathe into my stomach, so it's not really something that I'm going to stop, so I may as well just, own it. Noticed the other day, lurking a stream, you have a mod for, like, the old skill and perk system. Yes! Really like Fallout 3 and the New Vegas perk system. Eventually every skill will be 100 anyway, because you have bobbleheads and magazines. Just had to explore everywhere. Still likes it. Yeah, so I hate what they did with the level system in Fallout 4. Because they kept the wrong bit. If they were going to cut a part of the special stats and special stats, skills, and perk system, the only one that they could logically take away was the perks, but the perks are fun, so they shouldn't have done that. I don't understand why they did that. It's just taking this. Fallout 4 was the start of Bethesda taking the RP out of the G. They were just trying to make it, I don't know, something grey slop, not a role-playing game. Right, hang on, we've got ourselves lost and we're now going in the wrong direction. We're going this way. That's a machine gun turret. Okay, what have we got here? Medical. What? Medical Center Metro. Don't remember this. This might be a mod. But yeah, there's a couple of mods that you need to get the skill system to work. I can't remember what they are, but there's pretty much, I think it's level me up and it might just be skills system. Yeah, level me up menu is changes how it gets rid of the. So level me up. If you don't have the skills, level me up menu puts all the perks over here in a list. Even if you don't have the skills system, but the skills system requires level me up in order to display properly, otherwise it is a mess, but it was a bit of a pig to get working because it's all legacy mods, and this is pre next gen update. Hello there. I get some service here. I pay you in lead and you go away. Seems fair trade to me. Got any friends back there? I saw that firefighter protect them. Well done, idiots. That's a bug. That's a level 1 bug, never mind. Why did you do that? Who set off a bomb? Yeah, there's... I don't understand why they did it. Well, they tried to make it simple and, you know, lowest common denominator, forgetting the fact that it's supposed to be an RPG, and just throwing away their roots, really. What was that noise? Is someone else shooting out there? Yeah, Fallout 4 is weird in a sense. Like Fallout 3 and New Vegas didn't treat us like children. They made the game as if everyone was playing as a newcomer to the game, but Fallout 3 just did its own thing. Didn't treat the player like you were new to the series. It just played out like... So, yeah, Fallout 3 was... See, I'd say Fallout 3 was weird because it was in-depth enough for... Or I'd say it was in-depth enough for a veteran of earlier Fallouts, but accessible enough that it brought so many people in. Like, yeah, Fallout 3 was my first Fallout. It's my favourite Fallout. The introduction to the Wasteland in... Oh, hang on. Hello there. The introduction to the Wasteland in Fallout 3 was perfect. Like, yeah, okay, the intro itself was a little bit weird, you know. I can't think of many other games where you start the game being born, but you know, once you get through most of the vault segment, and even like I enjoy escaping the vault, but seeing the Wasteland for the first time, like if I could relive any moment in gaming for the first time again, it would be leaving the vault, leaving Vault 101 again, because it was just so good.
That's it.
There we go. Do we actually want to activate this guy? Sure, why not? Saw someone review it a while back. Someone critiqued. Hang on. Someone critiqued the start, like, game just hands you power armor and you fight a Deathclaw in the first 10 minutes of the game. They're normally both late game things, and the guy was saying, like, try to go Call of Duty or cinematic and stuff. Yeah, so giving you power armor to start with, and fighting a Deathclaw, it belittles the Deathclaw and it belittles power armor. I love power armor in games. I always want to be in power armor. Getting it so early, nice. Having it limited by fusion cores, not nice. Especially considering the entire game is built around you using power armor for the whole game. You know, it's the whole thing. It's like, yeah, power armor is like you're a walking tank, so we made it big and heavy and tanky, and you can't use it because there aren't enough fusion cores. Screw you, monkey. So you get it in the first 10 minutes, and then you basically can't use it for the next 6 hours because you don't find any more fusion cores. Got mod checked. Yeah, because you said blow me. Fallout 3 was your favourite game experience ever. I remember watching the E3 stage demos and trailers about 1 million times before the game released. You never played an RPG before, so the whole concept just blew you away completely. Yeah, that's the thing. It was different. It was different to me because it was something that came out. It was an RPG on console. That was... You can slay this Zapluster. That was the kind of thing. It's like there weren't any... There were fantasy RPGs on consoles, because you had your Dragon Age and you had Fable and such, but I I got into fantasy really late, so I never played any of those games, like Witcher games or whatever. But it was kind of, for me, role-playing games on the console were Fallout 3 and Mass Effect. And I didn't like Mass Effect the first time I played it. It turned me right off the series for a really long time. I just didn't get on with it. And then I played it again much later, and now Mass Effect is one of my favourite trilogies. One of my favourite gaming trilogies ever. So, go figure. But, yeah. You mean power armor gives you better carrying capacity, so most people are going to use it just for that. Didn't even know you could repair the bits, so when you broke, you were just left walking around with a frame for the extra carry weight. Ha! You only just found out last week that you could repair bits. Yeah, it's really easy. Oh man. Dragon Age was good, played after Mass Effect because BioWare did both. Veilguard never played, apparently it's awful. It's on PS Plus for free, so yeah. Yeah. Apparently, Veilguard is a case of if you if HR and therapists wrote dialogue, but also tried to make a single-player experience into an MMO, then back into a single-player experience, because that's what happened in the development cycle, because the fucking corporate is insane. Dude, get out of the way. Yeah, so Dragon Age Veilguard, catastrophic development cycle. It was never going to be good. I mean, it looks pretty. But yeah, never played any Dragon Age game, never played Witcher games, never played Fable. That had a trap on it, which I didn't see. Sorry, buddy. I need to be more careful. Right, okay. Normally there's traps on the... oh, hang on. Where the hell are you guys? Hi. Dak, dak. Da-da-dak. Yeah, it's just because I got into fantasy really late. Like, I didn't watch Lord of the Rings until really late, and that kind of stuff. I only got into fantasy because some of my friends invited me to a Pathfinder group. So, you know, D&D roleplay type stuff. Why is there a camera in the toilet? Why is there duct tape? What were they trying to do in the toilet with that shit? Someone was and there's a turret. So who pissed off a turret? Where are my companions wandered off to, and who pissed off a turret? Crap. How did you get round there? Who... Which one of my morons set everyone off? Oh, Longfellow. Well done, buddy. Smooth moves. Here's an idea. Don't wander the row too far away from the main character. Jack, jack. Ow. Jack, jack, jack. Ow. Stop. Get up. Stimpack to the spine works wonders. Oh, you had a minigun. That explains why Longfellow was on the floor. Idiots. All of them idiots. Boing. Right. Okay. No traps on this side of the door.
That's it.
Okay. But the funny thing is, from playing D&D roleplay, we've now moved on to literally anything other than D&D. A lot of it being sci-fi, which is hilarious. So I'm part of 2 roleplay groups. I'm running both of them. I am the GM. In my Tuesday game, we're playing Warhammer 40k Deathwatch, where the players are all Space Marines. And on the Saturday group, we're playing the Stargate SG-1 roleplay game, which uses D&D 5th edition, but it really shouldn't, because D&D 5th edition is terrible for that kind of game, so we're sort of modding it as we go. That's what happened. Dragon Age has had such a weird life. Like all games try to be something different. The first game is more Baldur's Gate type thing, second tries to be more action RPG oriented. Inquisition was trying to be an MMO. Played last year, couldn't finish it. It was legit single player MMO. Oh, okay. Veilguard was like, don't know, more like God of War apparently. Trans dragon hunters speak more about their pronouns than hunting dragons. Yeah, you know that thing that was missing from Lord of the Rings? Bit of masterpiece if it was just 3 hours of the Fellowship travelling. Well going, excuse me, it's mad. That's the thing, I don't really... I get that they were trying to be inclusive, but they broke it. Because one of the things that they did, and no, I appreciate that they were trying to be inclusive, but they had a really argumentative trans character who nothing was good enough for. So that's like painting trans people in a bad light right there, or you know, LGBTQA plus people there, because seemingly everyone wants their own little they want their own identifier, and I get it, everyone's an individual, but everyone's got to fit in a box somewhere along the line. Did we go this way? Yes, we did. But apparently it had already been explained in previous Dragon Ages that healing magic heals you back to your baseline genetic state. So conducting surgery to become transgender in Dragon Age and then be exposed to healing magic, it will just reverse you. You'd revert to being your birth physical state. So yeah, that confused a lot of people. Thing is, you could always be gay in those games, like right from the first Dragon Age. I don't know why they had to go overboard. Yeah. Well, it's the best way I had it described to me is that Veilguard was written by the story was written by HR, and the dialogue was written by therapists. DB Technical High School. What the fuck? What is this? What is this? I know I've got... This must be Tales from the Commonwealth. But I do not remember this. I do not remember this place at all. So I've played with Tales of the Commonwealth before, not on stream, but... Is this... Okay, we got ourselves a... Okay, sure. Plunger? I barely know it.
Need a drink. Real shit, not moonshine.
Yes, this, I believe, is from the mod Tales from the Commonwealth. That's concerning. I'm gonna waste that turret. Okay, now I pissed him off. And then... Jack. Oh no, he's got some... what's he got? I can't tell what he's got. He's got a teddy bear head, so he needs to die. There we go. Anyone crazy enough to wear a teddy bear on their head needs to die.
Hey, get back here and fight!
Hey! Where the hell are you? Okay, there's someone elsewhere that is going to be a problem. Okay. Fun! The door open. Look out, Iris! I got you. Level up! And someone's still nattering. Desperately trying to ignore the gunfire and splattering sounds. Huh? Muscle launcher! He was firing muscles at me! He was armed by biceps. It looked like he had some kind of interesting large weapon. What did he have? No, it's just a sniper rifle. Mascot heard. Yeah, I'm not even taking that.
Blinked off, huh? Don't worry. I'll be waiting.
We'd like to congratulate the basketball team on their victory against the Springfield Hawks last week. Go Bears!
Huh.
There we go.
Unstoppables, yeah. There's a fat man down here, that's horrifying. So he could have had something big and nasty. Oi! Hey! Nope. This is gonna be a problem. Long fella, did you have to fall down there?
Please remind your parents that the loading zone on Tremont is for buses only.
Look alive.
Right, you just carry all of the shit other than the explosives. Yes, that means I'm stuck with that. I could, yeah, have the minigun, sure, why not? If you find ammo for it, have fun.
The fall standardized tests are coming. Sign up for Saturday practice sessions starting next month with Sister Ida.
Don't need that, I need to drop that. Cool. Right, we got anyone else at the moment? No, okay, cool. Roscoe's terminal, let's have a look. It's funny that they gave some enemies to Fat Man in Fallout 4 though. Quite welcome the addition of Fallout, same as Super Mutant Suiciders. Hate them, but as difficulty level to the game in a nice way, I guess, right? Yeah, it adds interesting hostility to them. Right, what do we got? Shamrock. We hit Shamrock Tap House before dawn. Cleaver snuck in, jammed the locks on all the exits. And Torque let his dogs loose and the mutts took care of the rest. Once the screaming stopped, he offered a deal, they took it. Mouse has left his backstreet apparel and downtown is ours. Damn mutt. Torque's goddamn mutt nearly took my arm off. We were cleaning up in backstreet apparel and the mongrel clamped onto my hand. Had to put a bullet in it just to get its release. Can't have that kind of shit. Makes me look like I'm not in control. Torque ain't getting off as easy as his dog did. Something's wrong. Torque's smart. I think it was 6. Since the bite, I've been blacking out. I can't keep my temper in check. Fuck this keyboard! No, fuck this keyboard! Having some trouble keeping my temper in check. No one in the crew seems to suspect anything. If it keeps getting worse, they're going to think they can do this job better. Time I made a statement. Poison. They're all trying to poison me. It's in the water. It's all poison. Put down 3 more today. The assassins. They said I needed a break. They're afraid I might be losing it. Might be. They want me dead. Think I'm weak? They're wrong. Talk smart. I can feel it crawling under my skin. Tightening muscles, sharpening resolve. Now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm so thirsty. Need water. Safe water. The basement. Full of water. No one can reach it. No poison. But rules need to be clear. Everyone needs to know. I'm still in control. The beast. Something else down here. Beast. Other gangs must have sent it. I see it. Hiding in the dark. Catching its one cold eye. Watching. It just stares. Lying. Waiting. It's been killing my men while I sleep, leaving me its trophies. I wake up to find myself covered in blood. I sent girls to capture it, but they failed, claiming there's no monster, even while they hang from their chains. But it's down here, and I will kill every last one of them until they bring it to me. Yeah, I think he's gone crazy. Good boys, they caught the beast, brought me its head. Now the other gangs need to know who the real monsters are. Time for us to make a statement. Bloody hell, okay. The enemies are really tanky in this game too, though. Even on standard difficulty, you can just play through strongest weapon with a fully modded Gauss rifle, unless you're using that, and even with some enemies are struggling. Yeah, there's a certain amount of really that should just straight up murder you incidents. Really? Get back here. I don't have an arc for this, but that will do. I should have an arc, but that's not working properly. Hey! I mean, I found human enemies really spongy in Fallout 3 New Vegas, like excessively so, even on easier difficulties. I found human enemies to be quite a bit squishier in this than that, but that's just my own opinion. Boing. Hang on. Have we loosed everyone here? I suppose we have. Right.
Seniors, a reminder that you must be 18 or older to
reveal
attend the Army recruitment seminar during second period.
Yoink.
I'll tremble before the chosen. Oh, I know you're here.
Yeah, we know you're here as well. We're gonna murderlize you. Just wait till we get to you. Take it. Take a number. We're getting there. I'm looting. Real monster head, teddy head he had on? I think so. Smack. Next.
We are pleased. We are chosen.
Keep bringing your loot to me. Come on, fellow. Yeah, you did make a big mistake, didn't you guys? Let's change it up. Radioactive wounding shotgun. Anyone else? Yoink. Yoink. Oh, this. We are getting fucking rich. Ew.
Excellent.
Yeah, radium rifle, violent. That's 25% limb damage, 200% recoil. Yeah, maybe not. Hammers constantly by plasma cells and 2mm for plasma and Gauss rifle. And playthrough the enemies was so tanky because the only guns that can compete. So ended up you have to buy ammo constantly. It's really expensive. Yeah, that's not cheap ammo, but I can understand why you need to keep buying it because they can be quite spongy. They can absorb potentially quite a lot of damage. I found in this game super mutants are pathetically weak. They should be way tougher, but they're just like, oh, it's a super mutant. Usually they take about as much damage as a human to go away, so they're just fundamentally pointless. Okay, we got ourselves. Ha! Hard to get. Oh wow, okay, there's an entire complex up there. Noodles. Everything's really expensive in Fallout 4 though. Even high charisma. But yeah, the barter systems all are unbalanced, even though they've brought it back closer to Fallout 3's monetary levels. It's very wonked. You know, stagger legendary combat shotgun though, nice. You just stun lock enemies with it. Yeah, that's one of the that's one of the legendaries that everyone wants. Is oh, hang on, that's just there. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's very powerful. The ones you always want are kind of wounding combat shotgun or never-ending double-barrel shotgun, because the rate of fire of a double-barrel shotgun is disgusting, and if you don't have to reload it, it's pretty much just it fires as fast as you can pull the trigger. It's gross and hilarious.
You turn up, you're dead. No sign of him now.
Do you already have several days worth of detention? Donate to the blood drive, receive 2 less days of detention.
Yeah, staggering shotgun is pretty powerful because it might have the kind of... So shotguns are potentially very powerful with legendary effects because a lot of legendary effects apply their effects per shotgun pellet as opposed to just the whole attack. So wounding applies the wounding effect per pellet, or explosive shotgun. Explosive shotguns are gross because they do the explosive effect per pellet, and the explosive damage is affected by your perks. So if you spec into explosives with a shotgun that fires explosive pellets, you can end up doing just hilarious amounts of damage. So yeah, shotguns, legendary shotguns, if you get really lucky, you can just completely break the game with them. They'll just be your end game gun. You had an explosive shotgun too, not sure if you bought it or what, couldn't compete with the same one. Nah. It may need you to spec into it a little bit. Hello there. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, they're fucking dead. Dead and fucking gone. Oh, okay, random corpse up there.
Hey, you still there? Can't see a damn thing.
Ha!
As a reminder, Tuesday is the last day to buy tickets for the Halloween Sadie Hawkins dance with East Boston Prep.
But also, it's a case of, like, I hate the legendary system in this game. Mini nuke, thanks for that. So that's why I have a mod for making it so that you can move legendaries between things, or you can make the legendary effects that you want and attach them to weapons that you want. Because yeah, the fucking legendary system in this is god awful.
Staff would like to remind you
And I hate that
and that any radio found on a student will be confiscated.
Their attempts to kind of mimic the legendary weapons of Fallout 3 and New Vegas was to just have fixed weapons with legendary effects that you could find out in the world, and you could probably find better ones. Longfellow, don't do that. Thank you, dickhead.
You already have several days worth of detention.
Move here.
Donate to the blood drive, receive 2 less days of detention.
That as well. Stagger one was just broken because every shot was a stagger. You know, doubt other guns would stagger. Did that for every single shot. Yeah, it's probably by probably per pellet, which is why it was like, yeah, it's got a what 30% chance to stagger, but times I don't know how many pellets are in a shotgun. In this, it's either 8 or 9. So 30%, 9 times 30%, you're more or less 100% guaranteed that you're going to stagger. So if that's how it works, which it might be.
Vice Principal Kavanaugh would like to remind the swim team that if he finds water all over the basement again, they will all receive detention.
Yeah, having to depend on random drops for legendaries is so it doesn't fit the universe. And 5 sugar balls. I don't actually want any of that. That's fine. Yeah, that and to have it in the game where they introduce the ability to modify weapons so much, not being able to modify legendary effects or add legendary effects, because someone had to build the you know, theoretically someone had to build the weapon to do the thing that it does, that is legendary, right? So why can't we do that when we can machine precision reconnaissance, high tech computerized scopes for our guns made out of pipes and junk? Why are we unable to make legendaries? And it's even worse that they did the same thing in Starfield, and you can't modify them. I had to get a mod so you could
Doors chained up on the other end.
Modify legendary effects. Damn it.
Someone came through here.
Can't get through there. Okay, we gotta go up. We gotta go up. Stop pushing me. There we go. That was a waste of ammo, by the way. I also don't like that chained up Skyrim door thing. So I do have a mod where a lot of those doors that are chained or barred or locked or whatever, you can shoot through them, but it's only for vanilla doors and not for all of them. Sometimes it doesn't work anyway. But yeah, not being able to modify legendaries or move legendary effects is dumb as fuck in Fallout 4. It's even more dumb, in my opinion, in Starfield. At least in 76, you got the option to trade out legendaries for another random legendary, but even that is just, you're relying on RNGesus completely, and it's dumb. Right, okay, I guess we're going along here then.
Fall standardized tests are coming. Sign up for Saturday practice sessions starting next month with Sister Ida.
So, yeah. Not having any control over it is dumb. Not having any control over something that really makes sense that you should be able to modify them, because you can modify everything else in the game, is just stupid. Mind-blowingly stupid. You're on PlayStation, so you never played Starfield? Yeah, don't. You're sure it'd be a hit because you loved Elder Scrolls and Fallout, but yeah, not so much from what you hear. It's big, empty, and boring. They tried too hard to make it feel big, and really they needed to not.
What the hell was that?
Hello. That's a miss. Yep, 95%. Thank you, XCOM. Really appreciate it. Let's try that again. Daka daka daka. There we go.
What was that?
Next. Here, hold this. They probably weren't actually there, but still. I also hate the machine gun in this, which is why we've replaced it with the Scar Heavy, because the machine gun in this, well, the assault rifle in this is a machine gun. It was always supposed to be a heavy machine gun from the start, and then some bright spark decided to use it. Decided that they were going to use the heavy machine gun as the basic assault rifle, which makes no fucking sense. Yeah, they added many empty planets because they wanted to feel real or something, because the universe, you'd have tons of empty planets or something. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you'd have tons of empty planets with nothing on, and you can make colonies on them, but the skill system in, well, it's the perks system again in bloody Starfield is the same as in Fallout 4, but worse, because you get even less points and you have to use the skills to level up in them, or you got to use the skills to get the chance to level up in them, to spend the rare points that you get to level up. And it's just like, just fuck off. Just no. Let me have control over my progression. It's yeah. And all of the characters are just boring.
Nice.
All of the characters are traumatic past incident, how to sleep with me. That's all of the companions, is one past traumatic incident and sleep with me. Right, I think that's where we came out. Hello, Iris, what are you doing just standing there creepily? Right, there was another route up, I think. I found stairs, but I don't know where that was, because I'm a dumb. And I've got no bloody, whatchamajigger. Sensor navigation, or, object permanence. Nope. What have we got? Boink. But yeah, you're not missing much, having not played Starfield.
I'm in.
Oh, I haven't even played the DLC for it. I've still got the fucking save. I need to delete it, really, because I'm just never going to get around to playing the DLC because I can't be bothered. Book report writer. System error. Printer not found. Okay. Boss acting strange. Something's up with the boss. Since we took Backstreet Apparel, he's muttering to himself. Now he's moved into the basement. I think he's drinking the pool water. Something in the basement. Boss says there's some kind of monster loose in the basement and he wants it caught. Must have come in through the tunnel. No one's managed to find it yet, but we keep finding bodies. What's left of them, at least. Whatever the hell's down there, it's mean. More bodies! 3 more bodies, that's 8 now. Whatever this thing is, it's nasty. Most refuse to go down there anymore. Everyone the boss sends after the thing, they never come back. We hear screams. They ain't safe here. Gotta see if you can make it to the tunnel. Okay. Right. Interesting. So, yeah, we need to... Well, we didn't... Did we locate the tunnel? Did we enter through the tunnel? I don't think we found the tunnel in the basement. Don't recall there being a tunnel in the basement. I remember the pool. Did I loot you? Yes, I did. Cool. I'm gonna loot you. Thought that was boss cap mine. Didn't need that. Right, I think we've been over here. Yes, cool, okay. Now my companions are going to get in the way. Right, the stairs up here.
The baseball is for after school,
Stairs down.
and that any radio found on a student will be confiscated.
Alright. Rooftop access, okay. So this takes us down to some kind of tunnel. Have we been in here? No. Or if we have, I failed to loot it properly. I don't think we've been in here.
No sense turning your nose up at something that might be useful.
Exactly. That's trapping.
You already have several days worth of detention. Donate to the blood drive, receive 2 less days of detention.
Go on then, what was it connected to? Really? There's no trap. Okay. First trap I detect in a while, and it's not connected to anything.
We'd like to congratulate the basketball team on their victory against the Springfield Hawks last week. Go Bears!
Still only done 1 DLC for Starfield, right? As far as I'm aware, Remember Todd Howard made a clip saying, "We've listened to all your criticism and we'll take it on board for the DLC." Then they released the DLC and nobody really bothered with it and had the same complaints. Apparently the DLC is better because it's more well guided. Huh. Okay, well we were able to break that one. That's sure. That must mean this is vanilla, but this isn't vanilla. This can't be vanilla. I've missed it every single time I've played.
Grilled cram and cheese or Salisbury steak.
Like, or whatever they copy pasted from the mod to destroy the door came with it. Depending on how the mods interact. Seablade, I need plastic.
As a reminder, Tuesday is the last day to buy tickets for the Halloween Sadie Hawkins dance with East Boston Brett.
Got it.
Hey, 38 rounds, nice. It's the only time when you want... Well, no, there's 2 times you want .38 rounds. I didn't need that. Is either you're using a modded gun like this, or you find something like a full auto pipe gun. This is just back up here, isn't it? Yes. Find something like a full auto pipe gun that has wounding on it.
All students, please
Theatre
remember
district.
This is a closed campus. Any student found in the halls without a hall pass will receive detention.
Right, how do we go down further again? I don't remember in. Don't remember in with my brain. Brain no works so good. Okay, down here, I think. Be this the tunnel? Got a fucking 200-year-old unmaintained lift. Yes, let's get into that. So, does this count as the tunnel? Where would the tunnel be? Where would the tunnel be? Did we come through the tunnel? I think we must have come through the tunnel. I think we must come in through the tunnel, yeah. Alright. Okay, so let's see if we can get back to rooftop access. See if I can successfully navigate my way there. And that's a... Nope, that is the correct direction. Bill, you're an idiot.
Vice Principal Kavanaugh would like to remind
You seen a meme recently saying nobody wants to use your guns made out of pipes, Todd Howard. Ha! I mean, so... I know in Fallout 2 there were very simple pipe weapons, but the complexity of the pipe weapons that you make in this, or that you find in this, is stupid. And of course, so are the modifications. Right, whoa, what's happened to our frames? I'll tell you what's happened to this friend. Goodbye.
Well then, what's next? Aim straight and true.
Where they at? There they are. Ow. Ow. Go. So this shotgun, I have 2 legendaries on. One is irradiating, and one is wounding. So each pellet causes wounding damage, and each pellet causes radiation damage. At least I believe each pellet causes radiation damage. Let's break through that cloth, because otherwise that's just gonna bounce, because cloth is impenetrable. Wow, can we get some frames? Remember to say your prayers to the Todd Emperor of Mankind, it just works. Crush. It just works. Which I haven't saved for a while, that is probably a good idea. That's a random settler, that is a random ass raider. Who is running. Stay there, damn it.
We've got company.
Where'd you go? Stay there. Whap. Splotch. You always say that, Longfellow.
Always sell what we can't use ourselves.
For the glory of chaos!
Hey Spitfire, how you doing? It's the same dude. It's the same doodling. Doodly doo. Doodly doodly dood. Don't know where the guy with the scar went. You're over here. I thought you were the other side of the fucking... Okay, sure. Works for me. I thought he was over there somewhere. Yeah. Okay, some of that was vanilla and some of that I don't believe it was. What the hell? Okay, someone's going apeshit with a machine gun or something. Maybe we shouldn't go over there. Right, where the hell are we? We're over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the medical center metro was modded. DB Technical High School. I must just have never gone in here before. Thank you for the hug, Spitfire. How are you doing? How's things? Oh, I'm doing alright, thanks. Hi. Kaboom. Actually, do we want to go this way? Because if we go this way, we're going to engage with the gunners, and that's always a headache. Let's try going this way. I have a feeling that we are going to crash at some point. COD book. Yeah, okay. We might need to get involved. Slim! Slim, you're a trader,
Slim.
aren't you?
Looking to score? I got what you need.
Sure.
Uppers, downers, whatever you're looking for.
Over the trading interface. Kaboom! Right, okay, you... Keep forgetting I don't need Radaway and Radix because of my build. Right now I'm going to take your ammo, which hopefully won't leave you defenseless and cause you to die. Because that'd be a bit lame. There we go. Have a lurk, thank you for lurking, appreciate it. Appreciate you. Take it easy. Sure, that'll be cool. Thanks, Slim. Alright, what the hell is exploding and going daka over here? I'm pretty sure that was the, oh! They must have been Mr. Gutsy, because they've got the insane rate of fire gun in this, haven't they? Hop. Sorry, boing. Ah, you're fine. Right. Coolio. Really, we should do Kellogg's memories. Really, I need to find a mod to remove the Kellogg's memories bit, which I can't be bothered to do. I need to find a couple of mods. I can't remember what the other ones were. I don't remember. Get my bastards to 69. Nice. Okay. We were taking the thing, hip firing, weren't we? Steady aim, there we go. Hip fire damage, yeah, sure. Right, okay, we may as well mark Faces Robotics. Hester's Consumer Robotics, there we go. We are not engaging them, because I can't be bothered.
Target.
Apparently we're engaging them. Hit. That's a problem. I must loot. And I'm over encumbered. Fuck. Oh, hey, Iris.
Hey, Valentine.
Nope,
You
wrong
all
person.
right? You need something?
Everything's fine. It's all good.
Oh, nothing.
Shoot yourself.
Iris.
Hey.
Carry my shit. Still not giving you a fat man. Never ever give companions a fat man launcher. Fuck, she's gone old. Okay, we're gonna need to go back to base, or we're gonna need to trade it off. Bam!
Well then, what's next?
Now I've got two other characters that carry shit. Hello. Bam!
The heretic now understands the divinity of the road.
Alright, where is your friend? There. Cool. And we're over encumbered again. Not sacks. Right, Nick.
Hey.
Carry stuff.
What's the plan?
Plan is you carry stuff, and I just end up over encumbered. Yeah, we don't need to go this way, so we're not going this way. Boing. Boing. Nice. Whoops, nearly walked off the edge. This is not bill proof, funnily enough. That's super mutant suicider. Right. Oh, there he goes. I don't know what he was fighting. Whatever it was, it's not there anymore. Neither is he. Or she. Boing! I suppose they do get neutered as... oh no. Even safe to try and... There's just one lone loose super mutant suicider. I think it might have been. That car's gonna blow up. Run away. Thought it was. There it goes. Kaboom. actually super mutants in here? Actually, I need to be picking up some ceramic as well, just in case I need to keep doing modifications to my armour. Alright. Weird. Okay. Okay. Yeah, super mutant. Boing. To that, even though I know radio is turned off. There we go. Yeah, that's just go to the Duke. Wait. What about dead? That's gonna be a problem. Super mutants. So feral ghouls. Boing. Is there a legitimate way through here, or do I jump? I jump. Boing! Fantastic. Ah, a mirelurk. Hello. Goodbye. Again, here's the thing, if we hadn't handed over the shells to the carapaces to the mariner, we'd still be harvesting mirelurk carapaces, and they'd be worth quite a bit. Boing! Boing! This is not the way we're supposed to be going. Boing!
Nice.
It's taking. Really? Damn, okay. Like I said, some of these are breakable, some of them are not. So this, I just wasted a load of ammo on that I didn't need to. Because if... There we go. If the hitboxes actually play ball, we can just do that. And there goes a fucking helicopter. Where did that go down? Over there, apparently. Boing. Fucking vertibirds. Right, what did you hit it with? Don't know. Let's drop save. I use a couple of mouthfuls of drink. Actually, I need to take one of my meds, so I'm going to go off comm for a moment. Back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Right, let's mess up some super mutants, I think. Yeah, that's the only one we can see at the moment. Okay, fine. Dag. Splat. And there's his friend. Dag. Splat. Decapitated. Next. Boing. Jump on the boobs. Oops. That's concerning. I need to be more gentle with the boobs. Boing. Up you come. Hello. Oh.
Hey, no need to be uncivil.
Praise unto thee.
Coolio. Deathclaw meat. Boing. Oops, I didn't need that. Ah, fusion core, sweet. Where is it? There it is. Jack, jack, jack. Then did you have anyone to call to? Yeah, you sounded the alarm way too late. Right, okay. Can we go this way? Is this gate? No, it is not. Oh, the fence there. I take offense to that. South Boston Cathedral requires key. Okay. Don't recall that. Oh no! Hey, that's working now. Burn! Someone tried to bury a load of radioactive waste here. Oh. I remember this place. Church requires key. I don't remember how we get in here. So I remember again before I streamed that I have been in there before. Oh, I cannot remember how we acquired the key. And this is again, I believe, Tales from the Commonwealth. I think. I don't remember how to get the key to that. Is there somewhere we can dig up? You might have a key on them. Who got buried with the key? Come on. Speak up. No? Okay, never mind. Let's carry on. Okie dokie. Minuteman! Right then. I probably need to clear out a load of saves as well to stabilize the game. Yeah. So if you got too many saves, then it affects that is concerned, then it affects shit. Right. Okay, so this is an interesting situation. There we go.
Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Definitely. For 600 years old, it's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back, people will know we mean business. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Preston just teleported out of the Institute. He was in on it all along, yeah.
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds good. We'll hold back and wait for them to come to us. Just don't get yourself trapped in there. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
Sure. Try not to get trapped in there. You seem to have fundamental misunderstanding of the situation. I won't be trapped in there with them. They'll be trapped in there with me. Also, where the fuck are my companions? Hello, companions. I require aid. I'm over encumbered. Where the fuck are you guys? Alright, well, I guess we're doing this. Grill rat stack, increase my carrying cap. Where the hell have they got to? Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck him. Fuck this, fuck that. You're watching around the street yesterday, heard a noise like something fast and blue flew across the map, and the streamer checked where they are on the map. I think it was on top somewhere. Is it an Easter egg in the game? UFO flyover? Yeah, there's a UFO crash in the game. I think you need to be level 20 and just go outside at some point when at level 20. And yeah, there's a UFO crash event, which kind of harkens back to a possible random event in Fallout 3. And obviously the fact that there is a just crashed UFO anyway in Fallout 3. That gets you to one of the DLCs. Oh no! The hatchlings, they're everywhere! Huh. This is an issue. You guys deal with the little buggers. Come on, figure it out. Where are my teammates? Where the hell am I fucking... Okay, whatever. Right, if you kill it, you grill it. What the fuck happened to you?
Looks like they've been nesting.
Yeah, no shit.
We're gonna have to take out these eggs, so they'll be back before we know it.
Lurks like to hole up inside old buildings, so the walls are probably full of them.
Sure looks that way. Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The General and I will clear the wall.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this, General.
Yeah.
What was that? That was nuts.
Was it? Just dealing with the little buggers. Hello. Bonk.
What was that?
Bonk. Bonk. You're made of meat. Meat is just XP we haven't cooked yet. Okay. Oh fuck, now I really do need my companions because I can't carry any more shit. Actually, what we'll do is we need to
Hell yeah.
grab that. Not that that's actually going to help us. And I'm going to dump all of our junk items in here for now, or most of them at the very least. Give me a second. Just need to clean some crap off my glasses so I've got a chance of actually seeing, which does tend to help. So I've been told. Right, okay. Oh no! One of my armor components is damaged. That actually hasn't happened in this playthrough yet. Huh. Cool. Hello there. Thank you, Gravy.
Look at all the blood.
I didn't need that suit. I can stay in there. We pissed off the Queen enough yet? Apparently not.
What the hell was that?
There we go. No? Okay. There it is. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Hello, that's dangerously close. Okay, danger close it is then. Sure. Boom. Oh no, that's upsetting.
Should have just run.
Wow. Nice. Out. Found the crash. That's the one with the alien in the cave. Yeah, but no, this was like, I'm sure I've seen something fast and blue flying over him. Or is he the YouTuber? Yeah, it's the UFO crash. It's blue and it flies fast overhead. That was
That was some luck.
not great. Right, before we try and have a conversation here, let's clear the area of full-blown mirelurks, shall we?
Alright. Good work, people.
Okay.
But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio, see what they can. The rest of you, Clear out any remaining mirelurks or else you find.
Score another one for the Minutemen.
Let's go see if there's anything left of the old
Okay. That's why I was trying to deal with that. There's interruptions. Yeah, it's high, it's blue, it flies very fast.
I was sure we were all dead.
Right. Now I need to take all this shit, I need to wander over here, I need to shove it into here, and then I need to fix the radio. Radio.
Well, I guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
Yeah, I'd really like to know where my companions got to, but whatever. Right, how much power do you fucking need? 10. Dude, this one's dealt with. This one's really dealt with. Okay, fine, whatever. Right, I don't think we got any nuclear material, have we? Because I like to build a nuke generator here. Yeah, oh, really? 10 out of 12, okay. So we might be able to find that hanging around. Probably can't. It's Blamer. I didn't need that. Right, where might one find nuclear material? Hello. Possibly on a legendary glowing mirelurk. Nope. Lame. Got my hopes up there. It's like, I need 2 nuclear material. Hey, there's a glowing mirelurk here. Nope. Doesn't matter. Nothing fancy. Fancy cigars. Hey, fusion cores, sweet. This way, wood, cloth, steel, no. Yeah, we didn't loot this place properly. But that's okay. I think we're gonna have to made of meat. Meat is just XP we haven't cooked yet. Right. Where can we quickly get nuclear material? I do not know. Smack. Smack. I think... Actually, what we can do, what we might be able to do, is we might be able to build a servant shrine. There we go. Right, where are we going to put these? Let's put them over here for the time being. because we are going to Children of Atom this place up. Okay, we ran out of bone. Sure. Are there any skeletons around here? Any skellies? Skeletons? Don't think so. You guys are really sucking at dealing with those eggs, aren't you? In fact, one might even say that you're sucking eggs. Ha 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 ha. Hi. That's a problem. Minor problem, apparently. Done it. Okay. Smack. Smack. No, okay, no skellies, fine. 2 will have to do then. Right. Holy servants! I pray to Atom to give me a servant to help me out here. Battle smiles upon you. There we go. Okay, we got one. Where are you? Hey, hello! Supply line. Actually, I need to check where we need to supply line to. Where's the closest? Right. Oh, bugger. We haven't got anything down here. Whoops. Grey Garden it is. Hey, buddy. Supply line to Grey Garden. You're pretty sure alarm clocks have nuclear material in them. The high-end ones might. Cigarettes give asbestos, yep. No, or cloth, I think. Use plasma guns, can turn things into radioactive material, yep. Another key. Board games have nuclear material, yep. Alarm clocks, biometric scanners, we haven't got any unfortunately. Any rooms with junk in them. Mini nuke parts have them. I don't. Ordinarily, you can't scrap mini nuke parts, so. Yeah, it's not normally a thing. I mean, we might be able to, but we have just set up a supply line with our Child of Atom settler that we were able to summon. So, we should now have fucking everything that we need. There we go. Literally everything. Let's get rid of this. And I don't know why everything is clipping into the ground today, but everything is clipping into the ground. Plonk. It's too far. No. There we go. How's that? Hello.
Excuse me. Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, This is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime.
Not that I'll ever listen to them.
Hi. Is there something you need?
Right.
No, nothing. No problem.
Right, I need to move you here, basically.
Attention, Minutemen. We've just gotten word that a settlement is in trouble.
Oh, bloody
Anyone
hell.
within range, please respond.
Right, we're going to assign you to the castle. Just because it makes sense. Trouble at some other place. Got it. Then what we shall do is not do the usual. Boing. Hello, dude. They're all gone. Hold fire. They're really all gone from here. Maybe deal with this one. Smack. Smack. Smack.
Okay?
Yes, fine. Little ankle biters. Stop! High power magnet recorder. Mentioned pretty much all sorts of component art for animals. Yep, I appreciate it. Turns out I had enough nuclear material to set up some children shrines. Let's see if we can get another servant.
Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Attention Minutemen. News has come to us of a settlement that needs our help. If you are in the area, please respond.
Bloody hell, okay, now they're all firing off. Right, we got one. Hey buddy, what we need to do with you is I need to set up some food. Let's set some food up. Resources, food. Need fruit. Set this up here. I don't know how many I just put down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 6? 1, 2, right, where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you wander off to? Ah, there you are. Hey. God of Atom, look after the food supply. Okay, there's another one that we need to put down then. Come on. There we go. Cool, as that. Right, guns. Oh yeah, that's the point. Boing. Where'd that crazy guy go? He finally stopped shooting at those destroyed eggs. I think he did. Hey Wolfwarrior, how's it going? Welcome in, good to see you. Right, okay, let's see if we can find someone who is not doing anything. Let's see if we can find anyone closer that's not doing anything. No. Fantastic. Yeah. Chillin'? Good. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. We just took over the castle. Right, you get to go on as defense, which I think there's one up here. Boing. This is not where I want to be. Boing. Here we go. Right. Also gonna do the usual with the these fucking incredible turrets. Where do I want to put them there? Where do you want to put some? Need to put them over there. We'll get you a shout out in a minute, Wolfwarrior. Sorry, I'm just sorting something. Now we need to connect that, so we've actually got a water supply. That would help quite a bit. Hello. Really? Really, we're doing this? Fuck you guys. Smashy, smashy. Also, I still don't know where my fucking companions are. Great, now we're encumbered. Brain work, come on. picked up a little more junk, that's why. That's probably not helping. And my fusion core is shit bed. You know, use like 3 fusion cores or something in this bloody place. So this would be a fantastic place for a turret. So we're going to put a turret here.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
I'm going to very slowly walk to here and offload this because I'm very slow and over encumbered and I don't know where my fucking companions went. Which is annoying because it'd be really helpful if they were here. There we go. There we go. Alright. Groovy. Actually, no, you. You're already assigned to shit. Okay, that's fine. Groovy, come here. Nope. And that's already assigned, okay. Boing. Boing. And then we need turret. Yeah. And we need a turret. Yeah. And we need a turret. Yeah. A turret over here as well. For fuck's sake. Why has no one dealt with these bloody eggs? And we're in again. Fucking seriously. Where are my companions? I need them to carry my shit! Come on. Every place start. There's a pixel there. Where is it? There's a pixel there. I saw it. There we go. Cool. Alright, now what are we gonna do? Now, I might be cheeky and set up a...
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Crafting? Yeah. Set up a cooking station because we can cook a load of this crap up that we've got, which will reduce its size in my inventory. Doink. Yeah, we can make some squirrel stew, awesome. That's...
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am. Hey, Tulip, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in. let me just burn through all of this mirelurk meat that we have just acquired, and we'll do that. Cool. That's going to be way lighter on my inventory. I need to do some shoutouts, so give me a moment. I require a shoutout for the Wolforia. And a shoutout for the Deladian Tulip. There we go. Right, I still don't know where my companions are.
Adam's chosen must bring judgment to his enemies.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it.
Are you assigned to anything? No. Can I assign you something? Possibly. Actually, I might assign you to the first aid station. There you go. And I need to build someone a bed. I need to build another bed. There's some sleeping bags in here. Oh, fuck. That's going to be a problematic area. Let's not do that. I need to also set up the fucking... I need to connect power to the water supply. I'll do that in a minute. Probably going to end up with more people. So I'm going to put a few extra beds down. We are going to end up with at least one more person. Trying to wake up. Early morning headache. Just casual Monday, I guess. Wish I could do something to help you with your headache. Wish I could do something to help you with all of your problems, but I cannot, for I am stupid. Right, we need a power connector that goes through a wall. Can't remember how these work. Nope. 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 Damn it. Is it conduit? Might be this. Not sure. No, apparently not, because I can't place this anywhere. Ah, here we go, wall pass through, that's what we need. Of course, they're all fucking vertical rather than horizontal. How do these work? How does these work? There was a pixel there that looked like it was going to work. Come on. Something else, we'll just fucking plug in there. Come on. Play ball. Oh, okay. Can we? I think it already tried to connect the other end to it. There we go. Come on. Come on. Nope. Connect to the fucking thing that's there. See, you keep trying every now and again to connect to the right place, and it's not happening, is it? Fuck. There we go. Cool. So you need to connect to that. You need to connect to that. Then we should have fuck tons of water. Excellent. And lighting. Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay. Right, so the castle is now going to survive on its own, which is good. I may rebuild the walls later when I can be bothered. But we've done what we can to get this place up and running. I need to locate my companions, because I don't know where the fuck they are, and that's really, really annoying me. Oh. I need to put a turret up here. There we go. Do we need one here? Yes. Right, let's see if I can find my teammates. Where's the fuck are my teammates? That's mirelurk all the way in the distance. That's not what I care about. What I care about is finding my bloody teammates. Where the fuck are they? Guys? Hello? Fuck it. Great, and we gotta deal with these. Another settlement needs our help. Of course it fucking does. Right, what we will do is we are going to fast travel to the hole. If we're lucky, all of our companions are going to start. If we're not lucky, then we have a big problem. Because then we need to try and teleport them around, and that is a fucking headache.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're going to jump into the hole.
Suffer.
Okay.
Suffer and be cleansed.
So my teammates are here, but so are super mutants. Again, super mutants spawn right here. That's a problem. No, okay, it's not a suicider. He's just using a grenade. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Nobody needs to panic. Everything's fine. It's all just fine. Hello.
We are chosen.
Ah, convenient loot delivery system. And now I'm overcome. Fuck's sake.
Hey. I'll see what I can...
Okie dokie, carry all of my shit. I'm not giving you the Batman launcher. I'm not giving you a missile launcher. I probably shouldn't have given you a flamethrower.
Do.
So, where is he? Where is he? There you are. Gotcha. Cool. Again, how are super mutants set up in here, so close to Diamond City? It make no sense. So they would have had to fucking set up all these boxes of gore and bags of corpses under fire. Gosh. We don't need that. We kind of do actually. Boing. Incoming. Right. Quickly into the hole. Fortunately, we're wearing protection. Hehe. Right, okay, we need to speak to...
I'm gonna bother you, you don't bother me.
The explosive boxes have respawned, so we can just take a load of grenades. Someone bin some buffing. Actually, we need that light bulb as well. Right, we require... Iris, I need all this stuff. Actually,
on second thought, forget it.
Hey, Scabba, let's trade.
Yeah, I'll get you in a minute.
Not now.
What, you lost?
Hey.
I ain't a tour guide.
Right, let's take all of this off of you. Fucking hell. I think we may have acquired too much stuff.
Looking for something?
Yes. We have looted so much stuff. Shoot it all into the hole? Yeah, we're gonna blow our load into the hole.
Buy and sell. Just put up everything you got, and let's see if we can make a deal.
Yes.
Let's see what you've got.
210, 38 rounds. You just made me a very happy man. 18 fusion cores. 146 shotgun shot. You... Wow, okay. Let's see how much of this shit we can afford then. Nine scars. We got just a fat man, flamer. That's mine money. Oh dear. We might be breaking this guy. Oh yeah, the hole is extremely satisfying. You know, once you go in and out a few times, and you know, you make sure you're on good speaking terms with everyone inside first. But you know, it's a process, and it's good. Did I fucking took a gun off? I'm dumb. Oh, I need to put that back. Whoops-a-doodles. Hole in and out. This place is called the Hole. This is a modded location near Diamond City, which is a trading hub, and it's awesome. And I just bought 18 fusion cores, and this guy still can't afford all the stuff that I'm trying to sell to him. Oh dear. Uh-oh. We may have overdone it slightly. Okay. Well, we need that. We don't need that. That's for sure. Well, we probably do need that, but we don't need that right now. Right, what else could we get off of you with that? I think we might have to start taking some of that stuff back. We've brought so much crap with us. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to take some of that back, aren't we? Fuck. Okay, we'll take the 9 Scar H's. Okay, not quite all of them. We'll take 7 of them back. For fuck's sake. This is dumb. Alright, we need to take stuff back that is more than 10 to 1. Let's take that back. And we'll take that back, I guess. Sure. There we go. We've blown most of our load in the hole. We've just got to finish off strong, you know?
Best scrap in the Commonwealth, right here.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Cool. Fusion cores, fusion cells we can turn into fusion cores, shotgun shells, nice. A 90% fusion core, sure, I'll take it. Here's all the shit that we could have done with having. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that enhanced targeting card. I think I saw something else as well. No. Ribbons of stuff, right. Yeah, we're gonna get shipments off of this chick, so let's start throwing it all over her. Just spray it everywhere. We've got 61 mirelurk eggs on us. Whoops. That's probably not helping our inventory. Our weight capacity. Whoops. Cool. Okay, let's get some shipments of stuff. Just be sure that when you make use of the hole, you've got something out of it. Alright, we need copper and plastic. So 425, and you got shipments of plastic or not? Oh, shipments of plastic are pathetically cheap. Okay, we'll take all of them then. And we need all the copper. Yeah, let's just take all of the copper. Okay, then we need circuitry. So if we're dealing with such hilarious amounts of money, which we are, we'll just do that. And then, do we need anything else from here? I don't know, probably. Take 3 more Wonder Glue. Hot plate. We're gonna need to go back to base. Yeah, we're gonna need to go back to base anyway. I don't know what else we need. We probably need that, but we can't afford it now. Dirt. It's fine. Yeah. Fuck it, that'll probably do. Let's make sure we've sold everything that we're supposed to. Sell some grenades. Oh wait, no, she's paying us, not the other way around. Derp, 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 derp. Take telephones, they got circuitry in them. Gold watch. Some microscopes, because they got rare shit in them. Yes. Human explorer torch, gold plated flip lighter, duct tape pack, yes. Nothing fluid, it's just oil, sure. Lovely. Fantastic. Now the question is, having blown our load in the hole, are we capable of moving, or are we completely worn out? We are capable of moving. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to save before something breaks and I have to do all of that again. No, my luck. That would be something that happens. Boy, that was a very, very satisfying trip into the hole. That has done wonders for me. Think it's too late to pull out? Yeah. No, I've definitely blown my load in there. I think it was beneficial for both parties. Oh dear. Right, okay. Iris, I accidentally nicked your gun. Or one of your guns. Give me those. Have that back. Give me them. And give me that.
Heads up.
You are not carrying anything else, are you? Nope, you're all good. Sweet. And you're technically carrying on.
I'm listening.
No mind.
Nothing else for now.
Back to it then.
You hang on. Have you rusty faced again? You have. There you go. Whoops. Yay, bugs. You have multiple clips to make later when you're not on my... Oh no! Oh dear. Well, I'm in trouble. I'm going to be on all the watch lists, aren't I? And not in the good way. Throw a load of grenades in there. I need to pull out some Molotovs. I need to get some more of rather than be constantly taking. No, go for it. Please do. They will be interesting, that's for sure. Right. Don't think we're back to the right weight level yet. No, we've got some sellable stuff in here, haven't we? Whoops. I didn't sell any of the food. That's because they kind of ran out of money after a while. Yeah. Could have got more shit from that. Never mind. Never mind. Cool. I think, other than one thing, we're back to weight. Cool. I know I need to chuck some stuff into here. I've got an overdue book on me. Whoops. And some Voltec launch boxes. Inventory management simulator. Doesn't matter what game you're playing it too. Right. I need to repair my shit. Dunk. Cool. Right, what's buggered? That leg. Repair. Ha! That's appropriate. I'm repairing my Child of Atom armour with a mini nuke detonator shell. Sure. Perfect. That also needs repairs. What the fuck? Why did that one not come up as damaged? That's still just over half, so that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Cool, okay. Right, we haven't put legendaries on a lot of this stuff. Or indeed, any of it. Right, what I think we might do is... Alright, Captain! Ah! Fusion cars last longer. I think we need that, because, yes. Why would we not? How many legendary modules? Not very many. Interesting. We're going to need to do something about that. Legendary, what do we want? Perception, auto-stim, bolstering, lower your health. That's stuff that increases damage resistance based on how irradiated you are, because if there is, we're going to get that, because that's hilarious. Because we're over... our radiation level's over 900! Healthy, hermits no, hunters no. Yeah, low weight doesn't matter. Don't understand why low weight is a legendary effect you can put on power armor. Why? Its weight doesn't count when you're wearing it, so there's no point to have it. Reduce fusion cause depletion by 30%. That's probably gonna break. That is not helpful. Yeah, that's only helpful when you're taking radiation damage. No, rad powered. Grants +1 strength per 133 rads up to +7. Okay, that's gonna massively increase our carrying capacity. Did you just say the low weight legendary effect for armor? What, the base game or the mods? So, here's the thing. I believe that you're supposed to be able to get legendary power armor pieces, but you don't. No one gets legendary power armor pieces as legendary drops. But there's a long list of legendary effects that with this mod you can attach to power armor, one of which is low weight. Of course, you don't carry the weight when you're in the power armor, it counts as weighing nothing. So it's kind of pointless. But what we're going to do is we are going to put... what are we going to put? Where was it? Rad powered plus strength when... yeah, plus 1 strength per 133 rad, so that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's like, that, I believe that is the full plus 7. Oh no, it's plus 6. Oh well, I don't know if we can get the full plus 7 without dying. And I don't know if it stacks. If it stacks, it's hilarious.
That's pretty good work. I should know. I've stitched up my share of armor.
Huh. Does that stack? It might do. Let's find out, shall we? You thought you had them. Is that Fallout 76? Presumably that'll be Fallout 76, because there's only one... No. So there's Tessa's Fist, which is Raider power armor, right arm with 4 times the hit points. There's the... Oh, thank you for the resubscription. Ah! Appreciate it. Thank you for the resubscription to Legend Julep. So, yeah, there's Tessa's Fist. There's the Nuka-Cola Quantum Power Armor you can get from Nuka World, which is all legendary. And I think that might be the extent of legendary power armor. I can't remember if there's any other ones. Don't believe there is. No, that's not stacking. So hang on, what is adding to my strength? So that'll be... what's my base strength? Hang on, no, that must be stacking, because that'll be... yeah, that's adding 12. What's my fucking carrying capacity now? Oh, yeah, that's better. Not able to sub as much as I used to, and new place to live, but remember I have a prime sub toss around every month. Do appreciate it. But yeah, make sure you keep the lights on. Nobody should. I don't want anyone putting themselves in a bad position financially to support me. I appreciate it when you can, but do look after yourselves first. Okay, so, do I also want to add strong back, which will give me another 25 to my carry weight? Resistant, don't care. If we do quick hands 2 and 3, we get some more action points, so we'll do quick hands 2. Alright, yeah, so it says in Fallout 4 that you don't get legendary power armor drops, but there are a few pieces you get via quests and through vendors, yes. Wait, through vendors? Huh, okay. Yeah, they can drop from legendary enemies in 76, so that'd be why you're thinking, yeah. That would be why you're thinking of that. Okay, so what we're gonna do...
Would you keep going? I don't sleep or read or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Sure. And let's see if we're gonna crash the game. We did not crash the game. Fantastic. So now what we're going to do is we are going to investigate these problems over here. Or at least we're intending to. So we're actually going to jump back to the hole, probably. Yes, we are. Or the Boston Bordello. That'll do. That's a good jumping off point. We'll jump there, and I shall... What shall I do? What shall I do? When we get there, when it loads. There we go. So, what we're going to do, because I know I'm going to forget next time, is I'm going to eat a squirrel stew, which is going to increase my XP. I might eat that as well. Does that not actually give any hit points? Huh. Look at that. And then we shall save. Whoops, no, then we shall save. Because unfortunately we have run out of time. You did that at one point, realise you're spending a few hundred a month dropping bits and subs everywhere. Ooh, have a problem where you like to give people stuff. Yeah. So I had to put monthly limits on it. Sometimes breaks their limits for special occasions, but limits had to be put in place. I totally understand. And I appreciate it when you can, and I'm sure everybody else has appreciated when you can, but don't overdo it. Never keep power armor 76 when you find it, you just sell it. You don't even have power armor frame 76, fair enough. Don't know how it's supposed to work in 76 or how you get power armor frames or what the fuck do you do? Leave power armor at your house? Can't anyone just hop in a power armor then, though? I couldn't tell you. I refuse to play Fallout 76. So, yeah. I'll see you later, Betty Crocker! Thank you all for dropping by. Thank you kindly. So, I think we've done pretty well tonight. Yeah, we got ourselves we made sure that the replacement confessor was in place and doing his job properly. We went and collected some mirelurk shells for the mariner to weld into the wall. Then we... What else did we do? Well, we took the castle and set it up as best we can for the moment. I mean, well, we set it up quickly. It's relatively defended. We can rebuild the walls later, which I may do. So... Yeah, we're doing pretty well. So you played. Fair enough. Good stream, good talking. Hopefully see you soon. Yeah, hopefully see you again soon. Thank you for being here. And yeah, it's been great to chat with you. It's been great to talk with all of you. It really does help. Just, makes things flow better, right? It's always great to have you guys in chatting. So yeah, so what's happening? I won't be streaming anything tomorrow because I should be running my Deathwatch IRL tabletop RPG game and just hang out doing other bits and pieces during the day. So I'll be streaming on Wednesday at 1300 hours GMT plus 1. I shall be streaming some Warhammer 40k Rogue Trade. Then at 1700 hours GMT plus 1 on Wednesday, we'll be swapping over to Elite Dangerous. So hopefully catch you at one of those. Until then, I hope everyone watching has had fun. I hope everyone watching in the future has had fun. I appreciate all of you. I've had fun. I think all that's left to say is... You've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming turn notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at myself in the dark and that's just kind of boring and lonely. It's much more fun with more people in the dark screaming, so get on in here and get screaming. I have a Patreon, PayPal, Throne and Steam wishlist. If you wish to support this mess, that'd be greatly appreciated. And I have a Discord server and Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when. So be sure to keep an eye on them. Links to all those things are in the link that I've posted in the chat, so do be sure to check them out. And until next time, let's find somebody to raid. Who is playing what? Is anyone that I know playing Fallout 4? No! Who have we got to what? Appreciate it. Right. Who is playing what? I could raid. We haven't raided Marina Badger recently-ish. Oh no, not really recently, have we? No, let's read Maruna Badger, who's playing Atomfall. Oh, sorry, Atomfall. Gotta pronounce it properly. Yeah, I don't think we've raided her for a little while. There we go. Righty, so we do have raid messages, which I'm going to chuck into the chat. If you are not a subscriber, please copy that raid message. If you are a subscriber, please copy that raid message. And we're going to throw that in Maruna's chat, crash the party, announce our glorious survival. You know how it goes. So, let's get the raid going. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, bubbly bye.